I'm going to be a boot on the ground listening chief to this community, to our public safety department. We're going to build a safe community. We want to make sure that our residents are safe at night. Our business owners are able to have businesses, and our visitors are welcome. We want visitors to come in. We don't want them to leave. We want them to stay here in Kalamazoo and be a part of this great city. Find and see the resources, the neighborhoods that are great here, and stay. They can thrive here. The gun violence in this community, any crime in this community is one too many. We are currently making and listening. We have programs that are in place to address any and all things that are going on in our community. I'm looking to strengthen those relationships in the community, to talk to those people in our community about what's going on. We can no longer do this by ourselves. So we're looking for suggestions. We are looking to listen to this community about what they want to see differently happen in our community. We're going to have boots on the ground. I am having the capacity to be able to bring in a PIO, a public information officer, to telling stories, getting them out before, during, and after events. I'm also having the capacity to hire a community outreach specialist about telling our story about what exactly the public safety does, tell our strategic plan to this community. And so anything that is of negative to this community affect us all. And that's important. And so I want to make sure this community knows that it's safe. So I'm looking forward to the dialogue. 2020 has been tumultuous, to say the least, for the world. Kalamazoo, this community, we have to strengthen our relationships. And as I talked about, we're going to strengthen those relationships by having dialogue. We, in the city of Kalamazoo, KDPS, we denounce any hate groups. And I will repeat that. We denounce any hate groups, don't want to see them here in Kalamazoo. We will continue to listen to what this community wants and how we move forward today and forward on. So with those listening sessions with the community outreach specialists and the PIO, this is how we're going to strengthen Kalamazoo. This is how we're going to keep it better than what it was, and keeping it safe and making sure that I'm listening, this police department, our public safety department is listening. This is going to be good for us moving forward.
Okay. You know, it sounds like possibly it could be too soon, even if this ever does happen, but you know, some people have talked about asked for a ban on tear gas. Is that something that's been considered, or will it be considered in the talks? Or, you know, essentially some people have asked for KDPS to ban the use of tear gas. Any response to that?
Thank you for that question, Brad. We have a subcommittee with our commission that we are working with. I'm looking forward for that final report to come out. Also, we have an independent investigator by our commission that they've already been hired. I'm looking forward to reading that report. Based on that information, we would then make the decisions at that time where we move forward. But again, listening to this community, making sure it's safe is the important things from our community and what they want. These groups in particular, they want transparency, they want legitimacy, they want equity, equality, those things. And that's all a part about President Obama's 21st century in policing. And Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety is committed to community outreach. That's why I am doubling down on a PIO and a community outreach specialist. It is important to me to make sure this community understands us and we understand them. It's not us against them, we're community, and we're one Kalamazoo. We're not two different communities. And I don't care what zip code you live in, your community, your Kalamazoo. The city of Kalamazoo, the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety, denounces any hate groups. We denounce them. Every day the men and women of this department go out to serve it, to make sure that the people of this city are safe. We had groups come to Kalamazoo where we had to react to behavior. And in doing so, we did it professionally, each and every time. What are there challenges? Yes. That's why we have an independent researcher going to look at, investigator, look at what occurred. We also have a subcommittee. And we're going to have those tough conversations about how we grow as a city and as a department so that we can best serve the residents, the businesses, and the visitors of Kalamazoo. I believe in that. I'm standing by that. And so I'm excited where we can go next.